This is so different from the usual protein powders as we know them. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Lenka from Stronger on Plants and I'm a sport nutrition specialist. Today we are going to look at 4 more flavors from MyProtein. I've done a video on MyProtein protein powders before. I've compared their pea protein, soy protein isolate and vegan blend. You can find the video here and also in the description box. These are the flavors I have here today. 3 of them are vegan blend and 1 of them is a little bit special. It's something new I've never had before and it's clear vegan protein. So what is the difference between the vegan protein blend and the clear vegan protein? All of this protein, their main source is pea protein, but vegan blend has also fava bean isolate. Another difference is that the vegan protein blend has 93% of the protein blend, but the clear vegan protein has only 77% of pea protein. Let's look at chronometer to see which one has the highest amount of protein, if there are any surprises nutrition-wise, what are the micronutrients, and if they cover all the essential amino acids. Let's start with the white chocolate raspberry. This is a very special flavor. I love white chocolate, but I don't have a good experience with raspberry flavor in protein products. I'm basing all the protein powders by 25 grams. So the 25 grams of white chocolate raspberry has 19.2 grams of protein, which is pretty good. It's just a little bit less than the soy protein isolate, so this protein amount is very good. 10% of daily fiber, no micronutrients, just sodium, 13% of daily recommendation, that's a little bit high. But chronometer finally shows us essential amino acids, apart for methionine, which is a little bit lower, but I never had problem to cover it with real food, with the whole foods. The essential amino acids are very high, many of them reaching 60% or more. So this protein powder is definitely sufficient. Next one, let's have a look at the chocolate peanut caramel. I love peanut flavor. I am not a fan of chocolate, especially from the MyProtein. That was one of my least favorite flavors in the big MyProtein review I've done, but the peanuts could save it. So the protein amount per 25 grams is 17.5 grams of protein. It is lower than the white chocolate raspberry, but still pretty good for 25 grams. By the way, the package of these vegan blend have 30 grams, so it's gonna be a little bit more if you just eat the whole package. Something else that this protein would offer us, again, 12% of fiber, 13% of sodium, and what I don't like is when they don't list the amino acids. I am pretty sure that if one vegan protein blend, as the white chocolate raspberry, has the essential amino acids, the other protein powders will have it as well. I will give them the benefit of the doubt that why would they make one flavor with them and another flavor without them. Every pea protein isolate will have the essential amino acids, but sometimes they don't list them. Usually it's because sometimes it's hard to determine how much exactly of each essential amino acids one scoop has. The third vegan protein blend is chocolate salted caramel. I've tried salted caramel before and the flavor was a little bit overwhelming for me. And this is a combination of chocolate and salted caramel. 25 grams has 16.7 grams of protein, which is the lowest number from 3 vegan protein blends and pretty low overall. Usually the 25 grams of protein powder ideally should give you around 20 grams of protein. Apart from fiber, which is 12% of daily amount, and sodium, which is 20%, that's a lot. I guess that's the salted caramel. No other nutrients, no other things I could look at, unfortunately, and again, I hope it's just not written there. I'm pretty sure it's there. Now, let's have a look at the clear vegan protein. Another difference between these two packets is that the weight is different. This has 30 grams, but this one only has 16 grams. I'm still going to look at how much would it be if it's 25 grams, but I will also show you the macronutrients for this one pack. So 25 grams of one pack is 15.8 grams of protein, which is the lowest among all four. And when we go down to the 16 grams, it's only 10 grams. Even though it has only 10 grams of protein, but the amount of B vitamins, I've never seen any other protein powder that would cover especially B vitamins in such a high amounts. So this is definitely a plus. Apart from this, sodium is 16% of your daily dose, and again, they don't cover essential amino acids. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Let's start with the salted caramel. And it smells like the MyProtein chocolate protein powder. That's a little bit disappointing. Do I smell a little bit of caramel? Yes, I do. When I shake it a little bit, it does smell like caramel, more like a toffee flavor. You can see that it's brownish. Now it smells more like the caramel. Now I really feel this like the toffee candy flavor. Most of the ingredients are the same. They are using sweeteners, some natural artificial flavoring, but who cares in a protein powder? It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be natural. First thing I'm gonna say is that just by using this for a few seconds, it blended pretty well. I have no feeling of any grainy or chalky texture. I actually enjoyed that flavor. It was not bad at all compared to the chocolate protein powder I've tried before. This is very good. So the chocolate salted caramel, if you enjoy those toffee candies that are definitely not vegan, this tastes very similar to it. So surprisingly, chocolate salted caramel has a thumbs up from me. So for next one, let's have a look at the chocolate peanut caramel. All right, so the smell, what? This is not a good smell, trust me. Oh, what's this? That smells like a cardboard, you know, when you have a box and you tear it apart. That's how it smells like. It's like a paper something. You bet it tastes good. I mean, I expected more from you, peanut. Now, when I mixed it with water, I can smell the peanuts like you would put just a regular peanuts in a bowl. That's how it smells like. Really, the flavors just coming out right now. I'm so relieved. We are still not sure about the taste, but at least the smell, just by mixing with water, it smells so much better than from the pack. Like, if you give me this, I have no idea what's this. Pretty good, yeah. It smells and tastes like peanuts covered in a cocoa powder. There is no trace of caramel. The flavor is not bad, it's very good. The smell is definitely better than the flavor. I still feel the little bit of the chocolatey, annoying taste I don't like from the vegan protein blend. But the texture-wise, it's the same as the previous flavor. Blends perfectly, no grains, no sandy texture, pretty good. So now we are finally getting to the white chocolate raspberry. I am super curious about this. So immediately the color is lighter and it has no smell. Remember, if they taste good with water, they're definitely gonna taste amazing with some plant milk or some fruits. That's why I'm taste testing everything with water first. How does it behave in water? Oh, now I smell it. It's very light. It's very, like, you would not notice it as it would just come out of the cup, like the peanut, for example, that just overwhelmed me immediately. This you really need to smell and focus. And you do smell the raspberry with white chocolate, if you could imagine like a real, like a chocolate bar with raspberry in it. That freshness, and then the smell of the fat from the white chocolate. That's what I would say. It is very pleasant, very light. I don't know, maybe I expected something more. It's not overly sweetened. That's what I really liked about this. I don't have from any of these powders, I don't have the feeling of the artificial flavoring, no scratchy throat, nothing else. If you like light flavors, this one would definitely be good. Now it's time for the last flavor and the new MyProtein, MyVegan product, which I've never tried before. Maybe I should just do like the full thing with 350 milliliters of water and see what it does. It's only 16 grams, so let's do it. It's like a very, very dense sweetener, like one of those like artificial lollipops you would buy at the store. When I look at the powder, I would not know this is something else. It's definitely finer. It's not as thick, not as dense as the other protein powders. It's more white and really like it resembles flour. Well, I hope the amount of water was right, because like it looks very diluted. They said we should wait, leave it for a few minutes to settle, so let's leave it to settle. Okay, so I gave it 3 to 4 minutes and it is completely dissolved. It's clear. It's just like a pinkish water. I see some residue flying on top. When I mix it, it blends back. Yeah, it does smell like raspberry. Not sure if like raspberry mojito. It definitely doesn't have any alcohol, if you're asking that. Yeah, but maybe it has like a small hints of like mint or like refreshing raspberry soda water. That's how it smells like. There is no texture visible, so let's try that. This is so different from the usual protein powders as we know them. If you give me this without knowing what it is, I would never say this is a protein shake or something with protein in it. It tastes like a pre-workout or some very low sugar beverage. This is definitely not something I would put into a plant milk. Even in the recommendations, they only recommend to blend it with water. I don't think this would be enjoyable in a plant milk or in a shake with other fruits. This is really meant to be dissolved in water. From the 4 flavors I taste tested today, it's very surprising to say that my most favorite flavor is the chocolate salted caramel. As much as I didn't like the salted caramel before because the flavor was just too overwhelming, the addition of a little bit of the cocoa powder and a chocolate flavored protein powder just makes it more enjoyable for me personally. And if you don't like the intense flavor of the regular salted caramel, you will definitely enjoy the chocolate salted caramel protein powder. If you have access to different flavors from this particular type, please let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think about this? Do you think this type of protein powder has future? Would you like to have this kind of thing after workout? Is it enjoyable for you, and which are your favorite flavors? That is all I have for you today. And again, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that like button. See you next time. Bye!